Welcome back. It is August 1st. Let's take a walk around the garden. I still have kale growing next to where the rabbits are. I've kept this all through the year mainly because of the shade. You'll see that this is late afternoon and still nice and shaded, so I think this is making a big difference. I need to think more next year about where I have these shady spots and plant some of the stuff that tends to bolt relatively quickly. I haven't had any issues with this going bitter. Still tastes delicious, so it's working. I do have a few Roma tomatoes that are coming in. They're not doing a whole lot, but they definitely had a late start. But I am getting fruit, so I'm pleased with that. Hopefully enough that I can maybe do something with it, at least make some salsa. We'll have to see. The area behind the rabbitry is a mess, but the plants are looking healthy. It looks a lot messier than it actually is. I have a row of determinate tomatoes along the fence line. I did not prune them. I probably should have, but I have read in the past not to prune them, so I pruned a few and I left a few. We're going to see how these do. They have a fair amount of tomatoes on the vines, so I think I'm going to let them do their thing and hope I get something out of it. Off on the other side of this is peppers. This is my red Corno di Toro, Trevena Chusca, and some more of my Keystone Giant Bells. I did pull the plastic off the back of the greenhouse to get a little bit more ventilation, and that seems to be making a difference. Greenhouse is mostly peppers this year. Overall, I'm pretty pleased with how the plants look. They're definitely improving with the air circulation. I do have a fair number of buds. I haven't seen much in the way of fruit yet, but our spring was very wet, and I think they need a little bit of time to dry out and actually get into their summer heat mode, and we should be just fine. Germination for beans this year has been terrible. I don't know if it's just the weather. I have never inoculated my seed. I may have to do that in the future just to give them a fighting chance. I did plant some more. This is them. They've been in the ground about 2 weeks. They did sprout, which I guess is good. I guess we'll just have to see if they do much beyond this. Squash is doing very well. Harvested about 20 so far this year. This year I planted golden squash, early straight prolific, and dark green zucchini. Overall, the tomato trellis system is working. You can definitely tell the areas where I kept up with it. Rutabagas are looking great. Starting to get a little bit of thickness to the root, which is always nice to see. I'm starting to get some shoots from the broccoli I harvested, so I will continue to pick those off until the plants don't do it anymore, and then hopefully plant a full crop of this as well. Leeks are looking good, thickening up nicely. I continue to be impressed with the companion planting here between the cabbage and the marigolds. Everything seems to be doing great, so I think that's going to be a go-to setup in the future. I like how it looks and I like how it's working. A little bit of bug damage on the cabbage, nothing terrible, so I think these will do just fine. Thanks a lot for watching. I'll see you on the next one.